Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, quick question for you. Can women blame red pill content creators for the demise of their marriages and their relationships? And the answer is no. There's still women out here that our message don't apply to. It's probably not a lot by comparison, but there's still women that our message don't apply to. So no, you can't blame, because I was even told, you listen to them other guys, you need to think for yourself. Man, first of all, the behavior that was present and the previous behavior is what led me to pray about it, to seek the Most High, and it led me to start watching this stuff. And all they was doing really was confirming some of the things that she was doing and saying. That's all. So she can't, or none of these women can blame the red pill content creator. You can't blame me for pointing out stuff that I saw and know about that you was doing as well. Then when I said it, he started looking at you like, yep, that's what she be doing. Yep, my ex this. No, you can't blame me. You can't blame these other guys. You can blame yourself for being masculine, for being a hoe, for being a childish big mouth, and whatever else you was doing or saying that led to it. Because if your behavior was circumspect, he probably wouldn't have never been on there in the first place. That's their excuse, because they still don't want to take accountability. Like, that's one thing about her. That has always been her flaw. She'll try to say it's me. It ain't me. She don't want to be accountable. Like, she think that she's a woman, so she doesn't have to be accountable. And how many of them women think like that? Because they're women, you shouldn't be holding them accountable. Man, if you ain't the only woman, why shouldn't he hold you accountable? Like he can't get with nobody else? Man, trust me when I tell you, hey, listen, man, I could get with other women. It's just it's just a matter of time where the receipts gonna be shown. It's just a matter of time. But like I told y'all on many occasions, I wasn't finna do it like that, because whatever she has in her mind to do, she gonna have to do it without being able to say, well, I did that because he did this. Never cheated on her, not even close. So if she cheated on me, which she'll never admit, because she wants everybody to think she a goody two-shoe, or whatever she done did, she don't like to be held accountable. Let me show you how you know a woman don't like to be held accountable. When you trying to discuss things, she try to throw it under the rug. It's because she don't like being held accountable. And my old pastor, when we was having disagreements, he pointed that out a long time. He said, I noticed something about you, talking about her. He said, you don't like to receive correction. Years later, come to find out he was right. He was right. He was right. So they can't blame the red pill guys. They could blame themselves. When I got married, when these other guys got married, we didn't get married to get divorced. Because if that's the case, then guys could have stayed single. We got married because we was fooled. And when we wake up, you can't blame the person that helped you wake up, because a lot of us would have woke up anyway. What the red pill content creator did was help people wake up sooner. I was starting to wake up before I started watching it. I started watching this stuff probably around 2018 maybe. Somewhere in there, 2017, 2018. But I started waking up in 2009. I started seeing that I might have missed it. And especially like when we was in Texas, she slapped that phone out of my hand. Now, I could have really gotten in trouble right there. Like, I could have really gotten in trouble right there. When they start getting physical, they definitely showing you. You got to get away from around them. You got to get away from around them. Because they ain't going to let you get physical with them. They going to call the police ASAP. Have you all locked up in orange pants. Or a yellow jumpsuit. So, I would say you can't blame them. Shout out to all these content creators that just sharpened my iron. That's all they did. The iron was already there. They just like two knives. You make them both knives sharp by rubbing them together. That's all they did. So, man, you can't blame these guys, man. Not at all. Well, you don't think for yourself. Look, man. Okay, let's look at the time frame. 2010. That's when the Wendy's thing happened. 2013. That's when the emotional affair happened. 2015 or 2016. That's when the knock my phone out my hand happened. That happened, so I think 2016, 2017. And all the events, it's like she was answering bad behavior with more bad behavior. And it almost was like she was trying to top the previous bad behavior. 2015. Man, I think we both should work until we get these bills caught up. Be careful what you wish for. What you mean? You trying to say you gonna cheat on me if you go to work? Evil, devilish grin. Stoop, all that, all the spirituality, just gone. And see, I don't be wanting to bash her, man. I see what she is. I see who I am. It don't make sense to bash these women. When she show you who she is, believe her. Don't be a skeptic. Well, maybe if I just do more of this, if I just work a job, even though I'm business minded, if I just work a job, maybe she'll just, this what I got for all of you women who use the family court. Let me turn the light on so you can see it. This for all you women that use the family court against men. Child support, alimony. They use the police against men. This is what I got for y'all. Because I know for a fact, you can't sit and tell me that you're innocent and he just all the way guilty. That's what I got for you. F you. F all of y'all. F every woman except for Unicorn. And except for the ones that are keeping it real about what they've done and who they are. If you were a 304, just say that. Don't be trying to, I only had 2. And one of them, he didn't put it all the way in. He just put the tip. I almost called you out your name. It's sad when preachers come at you this way. These women will suck another man's dick. And because you don't know, they'll be putting demands on you. Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? I'm not your maid. Pick them socks up. Blah, 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 blah. But they was squish, squish, squish. The other dude done bust on her face. Your wife, your girlfriend, slapping her with his penis. And then because you don't know, she try to act like she classy, even though she a hoe. She just like that, slapping herself. All in her hair, everything. Then she'll come to your house using towels, toothbrushes, forks. Let me tell y'all something. And I see Coach Greg just made a video about this, or he probably doing it right now as we speak. How women are starting to admit that polygyny is their best option. You're not good enough to be the only one. Your vagina is too loose. It don't smell good enough. Your attitude stink too. So you gonna have to make an adjustment. And like I told y'all, Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. People be coming up with all kind of stuff that Isaiah 4:1 is talking about. It's quite hilarious. 7 women shall take hold of one man. Take away our disgrace. Well, I gotta be the only one. Let me tell you something. Your vagina is so loose that when he put it in, he probably gonna go soft. So you better figure out something else. You better bring, and don't say it's because he little. Because if he was your man, the only dude you mess with, would he be little? Because he's not. You want to say he's little. Is it that he's little, or is it that these other guys are bigger than he is? I mean, think about it. You got guys all different shapes and sizes, height-wise, penis size. You can't do. Y'all gonna have to join up. Y'all gonna have to contribute. Y'all gonna have to pay some bills. Y'all gonna have to add something. Okay, I'm good at washing clothes. All right. This is what I need you to do. I need you to shut up. I need you to get along with the other women. When I'm ready for you, I'm ready for you. Your vag's kind of loose, so turn around. I'm going in the back. You done had too many, but you cute though. I like you. You know, I'll give you a chance. But the minute you get to arguing with my other women that act better than you, that are better than you, I'm gonna see if I bring you in, I'm gonna treat y'all equal. But you get to act like you can be dismissed. Don't nobody need y'all. Most of y'all ain't gonna do nothing beneficial anyway. Call the police, take money from you, complain, argue, nag. Regardless of what you say, that's what most women have to offer. Even though the Bible told you a meek and quiet spirit is of great price, it's one of the things the Most High loves. They don't care. They still talking, still won't shut up. Well, I'm going to pray for you. No, you not. Don't pray for me because you talked all that crazy stuff to me right in the sight of God. Knowing that he told you you're supposed to submit. So I'm going to tell you flat out, your prayer ain't going to get nowhere. Don't bother. These women be thinking that they could treat their husband like SHIT and then still be on the same level with the Most High. And then when he don't answer their prayer, they want to give up on him. Why not just get yourself right? Because what the Most High do, you'll be like, okay, I'll do it for the next man. It's adultery now. You should have did it with him. Your best chance is to just do it by yourself. Once he put you away, just stay by yourself, and then the Most High might give you a chance again, I believe. But if you try to throw him away, especially if you use the courts to get money out of them. The Most High gonna look at that and he gonna be like, you doing my son like that and you think you finna be cool with me? That's like my sons. Somebody think they finna dog my sons out and then be cool with me. That's what these women try to do. They'll dog the man of God out and then think they gonna still be cool with him. If I'm a human being and you can't do that with me, you should already know you ain't gonna be able to do that with the Most High. The devil done set a lot of these women up for the okie doke because to go deep, they don't realize and understand that the devil is XX. The devil is femininity herself. And that's not to say every woman is bad. The devil chose to be the devil. Just like y'all choosing to be what y'all choosing to be. So you can't blame these red pill guys. If anybody should have known how I was, it's her. She should have known. You can't talk all that slick stuff to me. You're a woman. If you was a dude, we would have threw him by now. We would have threw hands. Ain't no man ever talked to me this way for this long period of time. We would have fought or we would have gotten a shootout. It don't matter who he is. One of us gonna have to go. Or if we can't talk it out as men, which somebody talking crazy to me for over 20 years, ain't no talking it out. You gonna get me or I'm gonna get you. She thought that she could talk to me, get away, knowing that nobody ever got away with it. But she thinks for some reason that you know what I think? I think she didn't want to get away with it. I think that she done went too long without the pookies that she like. Because when I was cheating on her and when I was doing all kind of stuff, she didn't break up. She just tried to give me an ultimatum. When I stopped doing all that, and for years, I don't like people who use people. Man, if you don't get out of here with that, nobody use people like you do. Dude. So she can't, and none of these other women can blame red pill content or red pill guys when their relationship fail. They can only blame themselves. They can only blame themselves. And then a couple times she would instigate too. Like she'll bring up other dudes knowing I'm already mad and I'll be like, go get him. Go get him. Let's see. Call him. Find out where he at. That's instigation. Bringing up other men. You finna get somebody else knocked out or shot because you don't know how to handle your situation. Instigation. Straight up instigation. She literally, look, this was crazy. I got into it with a guy at a previous job. And I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I gotta be cool, man. I can't get fired over this dude. This dude he weak. He a wannabe. And so I still wanted him to say something slick because I knew he was trying to show off. So when we left, I left right with him. He ain't say nothing. I was done with it. But down the line, 4 years, different time, she tried to bring that up. You ain't do that to such and such. Go argue with such and such. That's pure instigation. Because, of course, I said, why don't you call his job? If you think he's so tough, call him, tell him to come over here. Let's see. instigating other people into conflicts is, you cannot say you're not childish if you instigate. If you instigate other people into possible conflicts, because that's the type of stuff she'll do. She'll be like, I'll go get such and such. And of course, I'm going to be like, go get him. Go get him. He think he tough. When he come over here, he going to find out he not. Now, did the red pill content creators make her instigate? Did the red pill content creators make her have an emotional affair? Did the red pill content creators make her take all of that stuff from dude that was trying to make me look bad? No, they didn't. Did the red pill content creators make her do or say anything that she's done or said in email, text, online, or anywhere else that I don't know about? No, they did. No, they did. That's just game. I'm to the point now, I don't care. I don't even care. I'm filing the papers, and if they unfair with me, I'm just not paying it. If they fair with me, I'll pay it. If they unfair, because you got to look at all of this. I didn't cause none of this. If they try to go back where you have a history of quitting jobs, okay, look at the jobs I quit and look why. What was the other alternative? The last one. They trying to have me at a whole nother standard. And even when I saw one of my coworkers practically a week later, he couldn't believe it. He just shook his head in disbelief. He said, man, I practically suplexed one of those guys right in front of the lieutenant. I'm like, I said to him, like, I don't get it. Like, they don't know me. See, that made me want to get him too. That's how my mind think. You don't even know me, man. I wasn't even there long enough. I wasn't going hands-on, none of that while I was there. Didn't have to. But for them to underestimate me, clearly you didn't ask the people who do know. It make me look at him like, man, if I ever see him again, I'm going to let him know about himself. Like, man, yeah, man, dude told me that he was suplexing dudes right in front of you, but you told me not to break up fight. Why'd you say that? Be a man. Let me know. And if he say something like trying to infer that I'm weak, I'm gonna be like, listen, man, you can't whoop me. You can't. It ain't a lot of dudes my age that's whooping me. I'm a different breed. I'm gonna be honest about it. And that's not even bragging. It ain't a whole bunch of 50-year-old men that's gonna beat me. So he was just on something else. They just was on garbage anyway. 1 minute they say this, next minute they say that. And she wanted me to stay there? That kind of stuff will negatively affect your life. When a job treats you in ways like that and you try to stay there, it'll negatively affect you. Now, if you can ignore them and they don't hold it against you that you ignoring them, then you can stay there. But that place, you try to ignore them, they're going to just keep looking for stuff until bam, you gone. You ain't going to get nowhere anyway. That's how it was. Everybody in the county knows about that place. All 3 facilities know about that place. Highest turnover, treat people like trash unless they're trying to get in your pants, and a lot of sexual harassment. It was some people that was cool there. In fact, I would say that the majority of the people I worked with there were cool. It just was a couple of the lieutenants that was just on complete disrespect, bullcrap. Didn't want to put respect on my name. And I'm watching you show dudes this weak staff more respect than me. I'm like, I'm sitting there watching you show weak staff more respect than me. But she wanted me to stay there. That's how a woman will do you. As long as it's benefiting her. Like one of my guys was laughing because I said she wouldn't care if they told me I had to cut my balls off to work there. He just bust out laughing. She'd be like, well, we really don't have sex that much anyways. Or she wouldn't even be able to say that. She'll be like, well, we ain't had sex in 3 years anyways. First woman ever to do me like that. All the previous, no matter what I did, they still had sex with me. I told y'all, remember that time I told y'all how I got caught by both of them women? Jackson State. I still had sex with both of them after that, multiple times. But with her, petty, I'm going to hold this against you. I'm going to hold that against you. I'm going to hold this against you. The one who got the most out of me. So she can't blame now. She can blame herself. When she see me packing that car up and leaving, I don't know if she gonna care or not. But she can know in her mind that this is what you wanted based on your behavior. So when that day comes, she just gonna have to accept that she finna get dead like this.